Jong-un was no longer supreme leader, would it make life better for the people of North Korea? Let's take a look at who may be next in line. Kim Jong-un does have children, but apparently they're too young to be in the mix right now. He also has two older brothers, but they were already passed over for the top job when Kim Jong-il died. As for what the future might hold for these two, well, Kim Jong-nam was actually assassinated in Malaysia in 2017. And Kim Jong-chul apparently couldn't really care less about politics.
He's a real guitar fan. He's a bit of a rocker. He's popped up a few times over the years in London going to Eric Clapton concerts.
So who does that leave? One of the names that's been mentioned is Kim Jong-un's uncle, Kim Pyong-il.
For most of his career, he's been out and about as a diplomat for North Korea. He's never really been seen as a successor.
He was passed over before and then exiled to Europe for diplomatic posts. Some people consider him a dark horse if you want to go the family route. I think if he was really meant for the job, he would have gotten it before.
The other option, and one experts agree is the most likely, is Kim Jong-un's younger sister, Kim Yo-jong.
She's already in power. She is number 2 in the political Olympus of North Korea.
She's, from what I understand, extremely ambitious and somewhat ruthless.
She's been groomed for something because she's been at his side for the last few years.
But the problem is, outsiders don't know whether the North Koreans are cool with a female leader. They don't seem to be the most progressive type, so they might still want a male leader.
If Kim Jong-un's uncle or sister became the new supreme leader, would we see a less aggressive North Korea that's more likely to cooperate with the outside world? According to the experts, probably not.
I think it would be pretty much business as usual.
In order to get to the top, you have to be ruthless. In order to stay in the top, you have to be even more ruthless. Kim Jong-un had 500 or so of his distant relatives and key figures executed when he came to power. So I think that there's no guarantee that a change of leadership would necessarily bring a degree of moderation or reform to the system in North Korea.
There is another option that experts see as a possibility, and that's the military actually seizing control from the Kim family.
And that potentially could emerge as a very dangerous scenario where you actually have internal unrest, even civil war, with the North Korean people caught in the middle.
However, some experts say a military coup and civil war is probably unlikely.
Both the senior party officials and military top brass live very comfortable life in North Korea. They understand that any instability, any regime change would put them in danger.
Let's just say the military does find a way to take over and keep North Korea together. You may think that the Kim family losing control would be a good thing, but again, it's not that simple.
Who's to say that some general, power-hungry general in the North Korean military is any better or wants to change the country anymore? Heck, they might even be more hawkish and want to do more missile tests. You crank up the nuclear program again.
So where does this leave us? After weeks of intense debate and rumours about the future of the country, in true North Korean fashion, Kim Jong-un randomly reappeared at the opening of a fertiliser factory, with a bit of a limp and no explanation as to where he'd been. For now at least, it looks like Kim's position as Supreme Leader is safe, but with no clear successor, the future of North Korea is still a big question mark.